Well, deaths caused by drunk drivers continue to increase around the country. Even with stronger DWI laws and lower blood alcohol test levels, the numbers keep rising. But do you know how much money you're going to have to shell out if you're arrested on DWI charges? Our 18 News reporter Joe Mason lays out the things on which you'll spend money on and adds it all up.
Drunk driving deaths in New York State have increased 28% over the past 4 years. But how can these deaths be prevented? According to the New York State Police website and StopDWI.org, fines for DWIs alone range from $300 to $10,000. Additional costs include 3 years of increased insurance rates, attorney's fees, and bail. All of the fees provided by state police come out to an estimated $8,250. So with fines, you could be out around 20 grand.
In legal fees, you're looking at quite a bit. Okay, so different attorneys do it different ways. Some charge hourly, some charge flat fee. You're looking on average somewhere, whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor or even a violation, you're looking on average at least $3,000, could be upwards of 10.
Drunk drivers also cause more than 17,000 deaths annually. That's an average of 1 death every half hour and 310 funerals each week.
Totally preventable. Taxi cabs, Ubers, friends, there is absolutely no reason at this point in time to drive drunk. And that's with alcohol, drugs, anything.
More than 30% of fatal car crashes are alcohol related. 3 in every 10 Americans will be involved in an alcohol-related crash at some point in their lives. The penalties increase if you continue to drink and drive.
You can be sentenced to probation, jail, and on some felonies, even state prison.
If you hurt or kill somebody while drunk, more charges are usually added.
Most of the time, there's an added charge: reckless endangerment, vehicular assault, vehicular homicide, which then elevates the charge to a different classification. And then on those, somebody's unfortunately lost their life with a totally preventable issue.
In downtown Elmira, Joe Mason, 18 News.
And some New York State lawmakers are looking to push the blood alcohol concentration limit from 0.08 to 0.05.